Oh, hey guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is a late edition. It is Thursday night at almost 11:30 p.m. It's been tough getting videos out on time. I've been pretty busy trying to get my house all set up for open house I'm having coming up here with the family. So actually just got the pool cover off at 11 o'clock in the dark by myself. That was fun. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. And I'm also working on putting up pegboard inside my entire garage, so that's been a big project, and then all the flower beds and everything as well. Anyway, today, that's right, we're going to be bottling up the IPA, the black IPA, cat's going crazy, for the SJ Port Challenge. So I'm going to get to work on that. I'll pull a sample here in a little bit and show you guys. And I'm going to try and knock this out as quick as I can because I'm tired and ready for bed. Cheers and happy Homebrew Wednesday. There we have it. We're all done. There's 30 bottles for semifinals and finals, if I make it to the finals, that is. And the plan is I will rebrew this because I want it to be a pretty fresh IPA, black IPA. I'll rebrew it if I make it to the international level. I used Cooper's drops just because I hate bottling. I never bottle, so that was the easiest way to go for consistency. Some of them still have labels on them. I'll clean the outside of the bottles up, and I got my own labels. But hopefully when you guys get these, they'll be pretty clear. Shouldn't have any hop residue in them, and I'll show you what I did to help with that. This is simply a hop bag, or steeping grain bag, that I put over my siphon, and there's a rubber band down in there holding it on as well that I sanitized. And the reason I did that is to make sure I don't have any hops going into the bottles. That way it's nice and clean, because I hate it when I have hops in my kegs. But even better, I pulled a sample, so let's go take it. Oh, that's an ugly mug that you guys are looking at. I'm sorry. There it is. Nice, dark. Let's see, I got some pretty bright lights in here, so let's see if we can see how clear it is. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Glass is a little dirty. Don't mind that. As you can see, it's nice and clear. You can get a little red around the edges. Let's take a taste and a smell. Oh, a lot of pine, resiny, which is what I'm going for. Whew. All right. Wow, that's unique. I believe it was the Simcoe and the Chinook. Really give it a good pine resin flavor. That's what I wanted. And I think I used Centennial as well. I'll have to take a look. But you can taste that Centennial just a little bit underneath with the little bit of citrusy sweetness and the hop profile, which really rounds it out. And then you get a little bit of malt, but other than that, it's not too malty. It's definitely hoppy, which is how a black IPA should be. A lot of people think they need to be really malt forward. And in the stance of the BJCP, although they haven't come out with a profile for this yet, they're working on it. It is already saying it needs to be a hop forward malt. And I've heard this from the people that kind of make up the guidelines. But it's got to be hop forward and not super malty. But there is just a little bit, you just get a little bit of maltiness, the chocolate, kind of on the end. It starts off, let me try this again. Boom, it starts off pine grapefruit. Now it's a slow drinker, because now I'm starting to get the malt a little bit. You get a little bit of chocolate, coffee out, and it's just bitterness the whole time. So you get good IPA bitterness, you get good IPA hop flavor right on the tip of your tongue, right off the bat. And then as that slowly dissipates and dries out, that hop flavor dries out, it turns to that malt flavor, and that's when you want to go back again, because you have that malt flavor, but it's still bitter. So you want to go in and get those forward hops all over again. Wow, I'm looking forward to see how this does. You know, I'm not expecting too much. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. But hey, if you guys don't like it, it just means more for me. I'm going to put the rest of this stuff in a keg because I hate bottling, and I'm going to call it a night. Cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and I look forward to tasting all of your beers in the SJ Pour Challenge. Say goodnight, SJ. Wonderful way.